Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Uh, as always, I'm always running a little bit late, so I apologize for that. I see we've already got people in the house. Um, I like to I like to kind of share with you what I'm going to do whenever I do plan it. And today I was able to list that I'm going to be making a passport card, and I know a lot of you guys love that design. I know Patricia, this is one of her favorite designs, so I'm glad to see her here. And I see Melody's here, Lords, Robin. Yes, Lords, I did get your package. I'm going to share it. Thank you. Tina, and let's see, Melody's saying her computer crashed. Oh boy. Um, but if you could just let me know if you can hear and see me okay before I jump in and get too into the live. Um, little, let me go ahead and take off my winter jacket I have on here. It was a little chillier today, but I've got my heater going, so if it gets too warm, I'll just pop that off. So yeah, so we're going to be creating with my new kit. It is a digital kit, and it was inspired by my class kit, which is the detective notebook. Um, let's see. So my room is loaded. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And this isn't even all of it. Like I've shared with you in the past, I actually went to a smaller craft room, so some of my craft supplies are kind of scattered all around the house, as well as in the garage. But of course, it's not all craft supplies. Some of it is my vintage items that I sell. Um, but yeah, so the kit of the month, if you are a Backstage Pass holder or if you're a creative member, you get this kit for free. And I know it's not free, right? You're paying for a membership. So let me just throw that out because I've gotten called out on that before. But as a subscriber, you get a kit of the month, and you get other perks, of course. If you are a Backstage Pass holder, you get my classes for free, and you can register without having to pay the $15 registration fee. And if you are a creative member, you get 20% off the class kit. Not the class kit, excuse me, the class registration. So all the kits have been mailed out. The online class is actually next Saturday. So I sent out an email this morning to all of the class members, just reminding you that the class is coming up and just some tips on how you can prepare for the class to get the best experience. So yeah, so it's been a great week. I got some really nice packages, you guys. So I've had people been sending in their cards for our card exchange of the month, and our theme this month was, what was our theme? Our theme was yellow in spring. So I'm excited to share those cards, and I'll be sharing those cards next Sunday. So if you still want to participate in the card of the month exchange, you have another week to get me your cards, and then I'm going to be sharing them next Sunday. And I will reciprocate. So any cards that I receive, I will send you a card back along with some little goodies inside, just as a thank you for playing along in my card exchange. And then next Sunday we'll have to come up with another theme. So start thinking about what kind of theme that we want to have. But I'm going to go ahead and transition down and share with you some of the goodies that y'all have been sending me. And you guys are so sweet. It's never expected, but always appreciated, uh, to add to all of my stuff I have back there. So let me transition down, and we will get to it. All right. Right. So let me just clear off my desk here. And let's see if we can Am I making you dizzy? All right. See if I can do something about that light. We'll cover that light. All right. So if you want to, let me cover up this address here. If you want to participate in the card exchange, here is the address. It's P.O. Box 477, and it's Reed Point, Montana 59069. And you can get your cards into me this week using the theme of yellow and or spring. So you can use a combination of that or just one or the other. And I've had some people already send me in cards, and also you guys are so sweet. So Melody, my dear Melody, sent me in some goodies here along with her card, and she sends me in some of her dies. So she cut out, she was so sweet, look at this, she cut out some dies. Yeah, that light is bothering me. Let's see, let me see if I can maybe turn it off. Is that any better? Bear with me, guys. I want to try to see if I can do better with this light. It seems too dark. Let's try that. Hopefully that is good. But so yeah, so she sent me in some little what are these called? These are called banners, I guess. Fishtail banners, I believe is what they're called. But she cut out some of these for me, along with some of these Easter dies. So it looks like she has some of the Tim Holtz dies. So she sent me some rabbits and some eggs, and I'm going to be playing with these in one of our lives. So I have these put aside. And then she also sent me some of these dies, which are pretty awesome. So I'm excited to play with these, Melody. Thank you so much. And we will be playing with these on one of the lives. So I have this set aside to kind of get my thoughts together. I know I'm supposed to probably come on and be spontaneous, but I want to come up with some good ideas. So I will be sharing that with you in one of our lives. And then I also got some goodies from Lourdes, and let me go ahead and share some of that with you. So Lourdes and I were kind of chit-chatting back and forth, and she said she had an extra one of these texture fades. So her and I are going to do an exchange. Lourdes, yours package isn't in the mail yet, but it is coming. But she sent me this, which I don't have, so I was excited to get that. And then she sent me in some extra goodies. Look at this fabulous material, you guys. I will be making probably a bag with this, but isn't this wonderful? This is some of the Halloween ephemera in a material, so that was unexpected. And then she sent me some of these tiny blending tools, along with the craft glue. Blah, blah, blah. So thank you, Lourdes. That was very unexpected. So I will be, of course, putting this in my stash. I will be playing with this because I think this is fabulous, and I appreciate it. So your package will be coming next week, along with your card that we're reciprocating. So thank you. You guys are so sweet sending me items. I really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and jump into what we're gonna do. So I thought we would create a passport card using some of my digital images from the kit. And you guys, for those of you that have already downloaded the kit of the month, it's pretty good, isn't it? I took pieces. This was actually from the physical kit, but I'm thinking about putting together some small physical kits. We'll see. But I'm going to need these for the class next week, so I printed them out, and I thought maybe I might use them today. But these are stickers. And then um, these are from the digital kit. This is like a collage. And then I downsized some of the images from the kit for my passport. I created this. Isn't that fantastic? The wanted poster. I love it. So I thought maybe we can use that. And then this is one of the pages from the digital kit as well. But the digital kit um, has paper, it has journal pages, and it has ephemera, just like all of my kits. And all of my kits, for the most part, are $5.50. I try to keep them consistent as far as pricing and whatnot. But yeah, that was my kit of the month. Trying to get that lighting right. That was my kit of the month, and it is available in the shop. So I hope you guys check it out. I can't get this lighting down. Ooh, that's terrible. All right, well, let's go with that. Hopefully that's good. Let me know if the lighting is too bright. I just can't seem to get it right. But anyway, all right. So let's keep playing with it because I can't get it to where I like it. All right, let's just go with that. So I went ahead and I created a passport card. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do today. I created this passport card using this guy. This guy is in the digital kit. If you're familiar with my passport card, it's a three-page card, and it has a little pocket. And then I use some of my small paper dolls. But I thought we would go ahead and make a couple of these. I went ahead and I cut out the base on 3 of them here. And then I had also created this card too. Just playing with the kit. It's a really, really fun kit. Hey, Cordelia. And I hope you guys enjoy it. It is available in the shop right now, and I did put it in the link in the description box below if you want to check it out. Tina, they were part of the criminals where you live. Oh boy. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's play with it a little bit. So like I said, with the passport card, you do start out with a base, and the base of the card is it's 4 inches. Well, let's go here. It's actually 7, right? But you score it at 3 to get your score, and then you're going to cut off about 2 inches here. Okay, so you want to have just kind of like this here. So when you're cutting it, this is about 2 inches that you're cutting off, and then you're going to cut this down to be 3 inches. Hopefully that makes sense. And then for the inside piece, this is a half an inch here scored, but you're going to start out with 4 by 4 and a half. All right, and then of course you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna score it, and then this becomes your second piece, and that's kind of the base of the passport card. I know many of you guys have created passport cards before, but I always like to kind of go over that just briefly, so that way if you forgot what the dimensions were, you are reminded. All right, so I know I'm going to use, I sized this guy down, this wanted poster. I sized it down because that's going to be the front. I already know that because I think he's fantastic. So let me just go ahead and cut this really quickly here. In fact, typically when I'm doing my passport cards, I like to pre-cut all of my paper, so that way I just kind of have it on hand ready to go. So the first one that we do, we'll go ahead and just use straight ephemera, but then I thought I would go ahead and maybe make one using this guy. I think he'll fit actually. And he kind of looks like a criminal, doesn't he? He looks like Wyatt Earp to me. But we'll see, maybe we can use him as one of the criminals, and then maybe we'll get one of the paper dolls as a criminal as well. I know many of us have the Tim Holtz paper dolls, and I think they would make fantastic criminals. I don't know if that was Tim's intention, but we will make it so. So how was everybody's week? Did everybody have a good week? Um, let's see, the weather has just been so fluctuating here, from snow to cold to warm. It's actually a really nice day today. A little bit windy, but overall pretty nice. Um, our house in Prescott. Hey, Brandy. Nice to see you. Brandy is one of our newest backstage pass holders, so let's all welcome Brandy to our group, and give her lots of hearts, guys. Brandy, like I said, is one of our newest backstage pass holders, and she's also going to be in the kit next Saturday. So introduce yourself and make her feel welcome. But yeah, so the house in Prescott finally funded. I no longer own that house, and the payoff for this house in Montana is going out on Monday. So I'm going to be mortgage free, and that is the first time in my life since being a homeowner. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I can finally lift my spending moratorium, because I was trying to be responsible and not buy craft supplies when I had 2 mortgages. But now I can be irresponsible again and buy more craft supplies. So I've already done some ordering. Tim always comes out with new stamps in the spring, so I will be looking for those, of course. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm not gonna know what to do. All right, so let's see here. What do we want to do? Let's cut these, and then we'll figure out how small I need to cut this. All right. Yes, Brandy, it is a fantastic feeling. All right, so let me just kind of shove this aside here. And let's figure out what we're going to do for the background. So let's see. I know this is going to go here. So maybe we'll decorate that first, just because we know what we're going to do, right? And let me just figure out what my so this is 3 by 3.5. So I always like to leave a little bit on the edging. So let's go ahead and figure this out. So let's do 3 1/4 tall. That seems to be reasonable. And then we'll do 2 3/4. Yeah. Okay, so that'll go here. I've also been playing with my scorched timber that Robin sent me, and I love it. Robin, I don't know if you had a chance to play with this yet, but it's fantastic. So we're going to be using this instead of walnut stain, because I want, and then maybe we'll do a comparison, because it's a combination of well, let's just kind of back up here. Let's just reel yourself in, Monica. So the reason I like walnut stain is, well, that's not going to do anything for you, but I like it because it's brown. All right, so it's a great dark brown, and the scorched timber is more of a black brown. So the thing is, though, with the walnut stain, if you work it, it turns into a really, really dark brown. And that's why I like it for the edging. But the scorched timber is fantastic too. And I don't know, maybe it's because it's very juicy. Um, but I like how it gives the shadow effect. So we're gonna play with the scorched timber for my edging, and then maybe we'll do another card with the walnut stain, so you guys can just kind of get an idea. But I think it's fantastic. I love it. Um, so we're going to use this as the front, and then I think let's do the let's do the phone as the back. What do you guys think? Um, and we'll do a couple of these passport cards. Passport cards are so fun to create because you can mix and match. And one of the reasons I love this design is because you can use it with any of your digital kits. I mean, you can create the passport cards with any of your digital kits. And I know that some of y'all out there have done that because I've seen some of them. But I think it's a fantastic design, and it's so fun to play with. All right, so let me think about this. This is, before I cut, see, I was going to cut this too short. So this is about 5, not quite 5.5. See, I almost cut that short. Chit-chatting. So let's turn off that heater because I'm boiling up. 4. So let's see, 4. So 3 3/4. I always like to leave about 1/4 of an inch around it. You know, I don't like to go all the way to the edge. That's just a me thing. But let's do that. All right. So here's where we're going to use our scorched timber, y'all. So I'm gonna just edge it, and as you can see, it's like a black brown. It's more black than brown, I think, but I really like the shadow it gives when you're edging. And then when I'm done and I have everything together, I usually go around it really deep because I like it. It gives it a really great vintage look, which of course is what we're going for, right? We are vintage inspired crafters. At least that's what I am. That's what I call myself. All right, but see how deep that looks. That just looks awesome. I love it. All right, so we've got that down, and then let's go ahead and put this. Now, before I tape it down, let's go ahead and round our corners. I don't round this last one here, but I do round these. So round and round, and then ordinarily I do that ahead of time for these as well. Now the base here, this is manila folder, and these are left over from some of my class kits that I sent out. Tim won't let us down. Yes, I know, right, Robin? I haven't seen a lot from him recently, though. I mean, the last thing we saw was those hearts, right? And that wasn't really my thing too much, so I didn't get those. I like his sets that have things like this, ephemera, things you can make ephemera with, or ephemera style stamps, because that's really what I like to play with. So I'm hoping this spring when he comes out with some new sets, because we can always expect new sets from Tim in the spring. I'm hoping to get some more like that. See, I almost got ahead of myself. So before you actually glue down the back, let's do this real quick. Because the back paper will cover this. So let's glue this. Yeah, Robin, you and I tend to hold out for the stamp sets, right? I mean, I definitely have a lot of his texture fades. Well, I shouldn't say a lot. I have many. I have some of the Sizzix die sets. Um, but the stamps are really what I hold out for. Okay, so and then of course let's just keep with the theme of rounding our corners here. Okay. Give that a minute to dry. And then this is gonna go right here. And then as I go along, I just typically, you know, when you're working with paper, you don't want to have harsh white edges. So that's why I have my Distress ink pad right here on the ready to take away some of that white harshness. So if you are on my newsletter, many of you, I know you are, I did add a new product to the shop. And Robin, I'm gonna share your story, girl. I added it to the shop because Robin and I were chit-chatting, and this is what I added to the shop, the 3-in-1, just because I talk about it so much. And she was going to order it, and she ordered the wrong one. So I thought, you know, I use this glue enough. I'm gonna go ahead and add it to the shop. So it is what I use for my crafting. And if you guys ever need to stock up on glue, or if you just want to try it out, it's now in the shop. And I like it because, you know, you have the drying time with wet glue. So I really like it. All right, so this is what I was talking about on my edges. I love, after I've added my paper, I like to just kind of get deep and dirty in here. Just really go in there and add your color. All right, so should we round the corner? I don't think I'm going to round the corners on this one. All right. I don't know if you guys are aware, but in the shop, I think there is a way that you can have like a wish list. I think I added that feature where you can, if there's certain products that you want, you can put it in your wish list. And I think it puts a little heart next to it. You got to make sure you're logged into the site, but check that out, you guys. So if there's items that, you know, you're in a budget. I know a lot of us are on budgets. But if there's something that you want in the shop, you can put it in your wish list, which is always nice. All right, so we've got that. And then let's put the phone. So this, I created this paper because, you know, as a detective, you know, you get calls in the precinct. You know, whenever there's a new case, you get calls, right? So this was one of the pieces that I created, the digital designer paper, because I love that old phone. And then I just created like some background using an old memo sheet, you know, those while you were out. those old note message pads that we used to use, or offices, I should say, used to use. Um, Not anymore, right? I mean, even businesses, a lot of businesses work off of cell phones now. It's a different world, that's for sure. All right, so there's that. And then let's go ahead and edge this up. Okay. And then let's see, what are we going to do for this paper? Now, when you're putting your paper together, it's always nice to kind of be somewhat strategic, right? I mean, if you want certain words to show, because it is kind of like a, you know, a step case. If you want certain words to show, keep that, you know, in mind. This suspect record, I think, would be great. I'm going to use this for my second page. But then you can also put like stamps or stickers, something like that. One of the guys in your office insisted on a written phone message when he got a call, even though, don't you hate people like that? It's like, you know, crazy. Some people just don't like the electronics, though. It's just, you know, crazy, crazy. All right, so where is my scissors? So another way, if you want to trim these, um, you can mark it with pencil. You can just do a little snip here and then just cut a little bit off. So that is exactly the same size, but again, I told you I like to have mine smaller, right? So let's see. Like that. And then I want this to be more towards the edge. Let's see here. It's pretty good. Let's cut a little bit more. Kind of eyeballing it now. And then we'll cut it exact, and then we'll just trim a little bit off. So there's exact, and then we'll just trim a little bit off for the edging. All right. So this will go here. Okay. And let's get our corner rounders. The ink bottles, yeah, those are great, aren't they? These right here, fun. All right, so this will go right here. After we get rid of that white stuff. We don't like the white stuff on the edges. No. All right. I hear Maxie making noises in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear him. So I started a new book today. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember the name of the author, but it's kind of like a mystery detective book. I like books like that, and it it started out strong. So within the first 3 pages, it has to do like mobsters and whatnot. But within the first 3 pages, they were like at a restaurant, and this guy came up to the guy saying, what did he say? He said, let's see. Gosh, what was the line? It was, Uh, I can't remember what the line was. Um, Justice is not blind. So that was Justice is not blind. And he takes this steak knife and he carves out the guy's eyeball. And the eyeball falls down onto the plate of steak. And then he takes the knife and he carves out the other eyeball. And I'm like, boy, this book is starting out strong. I couldn't believe it. But not justice is blind. Justice is blind or not blind. I can't remember. What would make more sense? But anyway, I'm like, whoa, this book is starting out strong. Like, okay. But yeah, I just started reading a new book. So there's certain types of books that I like to read. I don't know if I've ever shared this with you. I like I like do you guys remember the show Quincy? He was like a medical examiner. And then there was this book called the Scarpetta series, and she was an Emmy. She was a medical examiner. I like those types of books, like Emmys, and that's why I like CSI, and I like those types of shows. But I like the mystery murder books. But I also like time travel books, uh, and I love I love time travel books. So those are another ones of my favorites. Time Traveler's Wife. Have you guys ever seen that show? It's a very good movie. But those are the types of books I tend to watch. And it wasn't a horror story, Lords. It was just like a mob hit, is what it was. That I'm like, boy, it was within the first 3 pages. So it started out fast and strong. All right, so here is our front, guys. So as you can see, the 3 layers, you just kind of want to be somewhat strategic. Um, and look at this. I found this stamp set when I was cleaning out my craft room. Confidential, observation, and top secret. I think one of them is drying out on me, but this top secret one I think works. Let's see. Top secret. Whew. Is that fantastic? What a great stamp. I think I got this at Tuesday Morning like years ago. Patricia Cornwell. Yes, Cordelia. I've read many of her books. I really like her as an author. Um, but yeah. Okay, so now we got to do the inside. So let's figure that out. Now, maybe, let's see what we're going to do here. Just trying to, I think I'm going to keep this for this page, right? I'm going to lose part of it though. I'm either going to lose part of him or part of the inks. Let's see. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. All right, so let's do this. Let's cut this. Okay, and then let's go ahead and cut this. So we're losing some of these inks, but you know what? That's what's great about digitals is you can print some more, right? You can print more. So let's trim off our 1/4 inch like I've been doing because I like to have some edging. So we'll cut it off there and we'll cut it off here. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's walnut stain. See, I think you know how sometimes your hand is conditioned to go to a certain ink, and my hand went directly to the walnut stain. It's like it's conditioned. But we're using scorched timber today. I want to play with scorched timber some more too because I want to do like just some different techniques with it. I want to, of course, spread it on my media mat and create some splotches and all that fun stuff that we do with all of our distress inks. Um, Agatha Christie stuff. Yeah, Agatha Christie is another one that's like a detective series, right? Um, and then, uh, you know, CSI is one that I like to watch. NCIS is another one that I like. And then Special Victims Unit I like as well. I used to watch just the regular Law and Order, but I like the Special Victims Unit the best. I think because I like Mariska. Mariska, is that her name? I like her as an actress. Well, she's been on that series forever, hasn't she? And her and Stabler are going to get together. I think that's what I read. That's my prediction. They used to be partners. And now they each have their own show, but they've been doing crossovers. So I'm just waiting for them to hook up. I think that's what's going to happen. All right. So here we go. So we've got that. We still need to do this. Now I always like to put a little pocket here too because then you can stick, whatever. In my other passport card, let's see. And this one, I put one of these Treasury Department agent cards. So that one I put there. Oh no, Lords, you lost your internet connection. But we can also put people on here. Should we put a person here? Let's see. Have to be a little person. Let's see what I got here. Ooh. You look good there, right? He kind of looks like he's a detective or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll put him. Maybe we'll put him here. So he shows at the edge. What do you think? I think I'll do that. All right. Okay. So let's just put a little bit of glue on this guy. And he's going to hang over just a bit. Okay, so let's, I don't know, it's just something like that so you can see him, right? Right there. What do you think? That looks pretty good, huh? Pretty good, pretty good. All right. And then, like in here, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but let's see. We can maybe put one of these. I don't know. Something, right? Let's see what I got. Ooh, I'm digging in my my actual kit for my class. This reward. I just pulled out one of the stickers because I have it sitting here next to me. Maybe I'll use this sticker. Ooh, I should actually put that there. I'll put it here. let's just kind of, I don't know, just something a little wonky maybe like that. And then if I can still lift this guy's arm, go right under that. There we go. I like it. Suspect record. The murder is still at large. Dun 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 dun. All right. And then of course, if you want to add remnant rubs, those are always an option. I mean, I say they're always a must, but certainly an option, right? I love remnant rubs. You know I do. You know I do. And then if you don't have remnant rubs, I know that you guys are familiar with the stamp sets that I always share and I always use. And see, look at that number came off. My remnant rubs are so old that sometimes they come off on my fingers. Let's see if I can save it. Let's put the glasses on the head. You know it's getting serious when the glasses go on the head. Alright, let's see if we can straighten this out. And there we go. There we go. It's my little tool. Well, that's a pencil. That's my little tool. Alright, if all else fails, use a closed pen. Okay. There we go. See? Looks good, looks good. And then we need to put something here. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. I think I want to put that on this one though. Alright, maybe I'll just put, let me see what I got here. Maybe I'll just put this here. Is that, yeah, that'll work, right? Okay. Cut that. And put that, and then we'll just trim it 1/4 of an inch. Or so. All right. Put the glasses back on. And then we'll we'll round our corners. I could just sit here and make passport cards all night. Hey Frida, nice to see you. I love making passport cards. And that's because you can, like I said, you can have the same design, but all your cards could come out differently. Which is so fun. So fun, so fun. All right, so I'll put my glue. Okay. Probably should have done this before I put the glue down, but you know what? No harm, no foul, right? Just do it now. And that's what's great about being a vintage inspired crafter. You know, if you make a mistake, if it's grungy, I mean, that's the way I like it. So it doesn't have to be perfect. The grungier, the better. All right, so that is gonna go there. And then I wanna put something, I don't know what, I wanna put something there. Let's see. Digging off of my kit here. I can maybe do something. These were the small Alcatraz labels here. Maybe I can do something like that. It's kind of small though. Let's see, what else do I have here? I guess I could put this notice. Do not tamper with the evidence. I could use that, I guess. Do not tamper with the evidence. So some of these stickers here, some of them are part of the digital kit, but not all of them. Like I said, I think I'm going to, as soon as I have a chance, I just haven't had time, I'm going to create some physical kits that will have some of these stickers. Smaller kits, not a full-on class kit, but, you know, some of these to play with. All right, so there, that looks pretty good, right? And then if you wanted to, I guess you could stamp. I don't think we need to because it's already pretty busy. But we gotta put our pocket there. Let's see. I need a pocket, which is around here somewhere because I know I pre-cut them. Let's see if I can find my pockets. I know they're around here because I cut them. Let's see. Where'd they go? Oh, here they are. All right, so here's my pocket. All right. So I need to cover this. Okay. Actually, this needs to be trimmed just a bit. And then we'll add some more ink. Alright, so that'll work. That'll work. Ooh, maybe we'll be able to use this, guys. Yes. See, that's why you don't throw away your scraps, because you might still be able to use them. You just never know. When I'm crafting, I always keep my scraps until I'm completely finished, because I know there might be a use for them. Okay, so let's see, what paper do I have here? Let's maybe use some of this, and then put this maybe there. Okay. So I'm just cut off this edge here. And then I'm just going to, oh, actually, this is two. I need to get rid of that white, first of all. Okay. I'm just thinking. Pretty good, right? All right, I think that'll do it. So we'll glue this down. Before I do that, I'm going to round my corner. Yeah, that scorched timber is awesome. I know that he came out with a multitude of like springy colors. But I didn't, I'm not one of those full set syndrome crafters where I have to have a full set of something. I've learned to just get what I like, and it's made me a lot happier. Um, in the pocketbook, for one, but also for space. Because space is not infinite, it's finite, which I know a lot of us know that. So it's worked out well for me to just, get what I like, not necessarily feel the need to get everything. All right, and then this is gonna be a pocket. Let's I think this is gonna go right, I don't know. Should it go at the bottom? Should it go at the top? I think it'll go at the top. So, see, good thing we didn't throw that scrap away because that looks great. And then this is, like I said, a pocket. So let's add some glue. To the sides and to the bottom. Okay. There we go. We'll let that dry a minute. And then I like to also add something on the back. So, what can we put on the back? Maybe the telephone again. Yeah, I think that would be all right. So let's trim this. So this is 4. Yeah. Perfect. And then round our corners, of course. So before I forget, you guys, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, it does help the video and the channel. So I would appreciate you guys doing a thumbs up. If you're enjoying the video. If you're not enjoying the video, well, why are you sticking around? Hopefully you're enjoying the video. Or you're just supporting me, and I appreciate that as well. Thank you very much. All right, so that's the back. Yeah. Nice, looks good. Oh, we need to round this corner though. Cool. All right, excellent. All right, and then we will add our final, instead of saying walnut stain, I've got to say scorched timber because that's what we're using. All right, and I'm just going to town here, getting in the crevices, just grunging it up. Max should be allowed to give a pause up. I agree. I agree. All right. Let's put a sticker in the back. Chain of custody. Where are my other stickers? Ooh, maybe we'll use one of these. Cases classified. Did I already use that? No. Top secret. Ooh, I like that. We'll use the top secret. Okay, and then I need to Max should give a pause. That's so funny. I like it. I like it. I like it. He's such a good dog too. He's so smart. I almost didn't get Max. You guys have seen Max, and you know he's cute in an ugly sort of way, I guess. I don't know if I told you guys this story. So when we lived in Prescott, the people that were across the street uh, bred the dogs, um, and you've seen his face. It's pretty scrunchy. And the vet said he really wasn't a good candidate for breeding just because they have a hard time breathing. But in any case, the people across the street were moving and they needed a home for Max. And my husband had known Max already because he would go across the street and feed the dogs when our neighbors were, out of town or whatever. So he was familiar with Max. And then when they needed a home for him, I'm like, we had just lost Dottie. I mean, not just lost, but we had lost Dottie. So I wasn't really ready for another dog yet. Um, and Scott's like, oh, he's such a good dog. I'm like, I really don't want a dog, and he's not very cute. At that point, I was a big fan of wiener dogs, so I didn't want another dog. But of course, my husband's like, well, just bring him over and let's just see if maybe you like him. And I'm like, all right. So still didn't think he was very cute, but long story short, of course, we ended up taking Max. And dogs love me. I'm not sure why I always become the mama, but I do. And we just love him. He's just such a sweet little dog. I'm so glad that we ended up taking him. So long story short, even if the dog isn't very cute, he will become cute just by loving him. Because I just love him to death. He's such a sweet dog. Um, Crafting puts Max to sleep. Yes, or my talking, right? All right, so here it is, guys. So here is the finished passport card. And it has a little pocket here that you can stick stuff in there, of course. Um, and you got your wanted poster. Notice, do not tamper with evidence. And then you've got the murderer is still at large. Uh, then fingerprints. You got your phone pad message here. You can put the little phone messages here. That'd be cute, wouldn't it? To make little phone messages and stick them in there. Maybe I'll do that. That's a good idea. And then, of course, the back. And then I put my own thumbprint there. I don't know why, but I did. But yeah, so that's my passport card. Where's my other one? It's around here somewhere. How long have we been going? We've been going an hour. Are you guys up for another passport card? There it is. Here's my other one. So see, it's the same design, just a little different. But if you guys are up for another passport card, I really wanted to see if we can do something with my paper dolls. So I'm looking at my paper dolls here thinking, I wonder if I could stick a paper doll here. Let me see. So, I mean, it'd cover up the murderer, but we can maybe do that. Ooh, what do you guys think? I have to cover his face a little bit. Something like that. Wanted. Hey, Susie. What do you guys think? You'd have to have big shoulders. Ooh, with that guy. I like this guy with the hat. So the murderer part would come down. So I think I'm gonna do that. So wanted. All right. So what was the answer? Yes, we want to make one more. Maybe not finish it, but we can keep going for a bit. Doggy shot. Okay, Robin. So let me see if I can create another wanted poster with my paper doll. You're going to make a sandwich. All right, Cordelia, you go make a sandwich, girl. All right, so and I know there's kind of background there, but I'm not going to sweat it. Still looks pretty good. All right. Okay, so wanted. So here's one of the paper dolls. And then we can use, let's see. Just warrant. I'm just kind of looking at what I've got here to play with. Put a number there. Put a number there. Let's see. Like that, right? Okay. So there's another wanted poster that we can use. All right, so let's see if we can put this together without taking another hour. So I've already got my stuff cut out. So this is gonna be, we're gonna time myself, see how fast I can make a passport card. So it's an hour and 9 minutes and 23 seconds. So let's see how fast I can make a passport card. So not a lot of chit chatting. This is like a passport contest to see how fast we can make a passport card. Okay. And of course I've cheated because I have everything already cut out, but is that cheating? I mean, it's not if I set the rules, right? It's my game, my rules. All right, so we've got the base together. We know this is going to go here. I know this is going to go here. So I need to trim this. It's going to go like this. Okay. Not chit-chatting because I'm timing myself here. All right, so take a little bit off the side, just a bit off the side, please. Right there. And right there. All right. Trim around the corners, round and around. Okay. And, ooh, that needs to be trimmed a little bit more. And then I know I need to edge up the card, but we're going to do that last just to see how it looks. I've got some dried glue on the back here. Looks like a booger, but it's not. It's dried glue. All right. Okay, so this is going to go here. I promise I'm not picking my nose while I'm crafting. Okay, so that's going to go there. You know what's going there. So let's get our paper. Oh, that's a little too small. All right. Well, Max is in full snore mode now. Okay, so let's see how long this is. I should know how long this is by now, right? 3 inches. So, okay. And then how tall is it? I think we could just hold that, right? And cut, maybe. Or we can mark it with a pencil. How's that? Yes, Susie. That's Max snoring. He's in full snoring mode. He sleeps in our bedroom too, and oh, yes, he make a lot of noise. But you know, he's a French bulldog. You guys know. I mean, they have the squished up nose. So poor little guy. They have hard times breathing. I need to have like some sort of invention where I can just put my glue upside down so I don't have to keep shaking it every time. Let's see if no, I didn't break it, I promise. But I want to have that just stay there. Let's see if that'll work. Okay, so this goes like this. Yeah. And then this is gonna go here, right? Okay. Got glue. See? Staying upside down, I didn't have to keep shaking it. So let's see if this can get this to stay right there. Wanted. Ooh, I like it. Look at that. Paper doll. Okay, and then we need to do the back. And I know this is 4. I want that. And this is 5 1/4, I believe. How tall is that? Is that 5? Oh, it's 5 1/2. All right, so just do that. Okay, so this is gonna go here, y'all. See, I was strategic because I wanted that justice the investigation to show there. Okay, so let's get rid of some of that white, you guys. So this is speed. Oops, I gotta put my speed passport card making 101. Oh, I need my corner trimmer though. Oh no. Okay. Oh, come on, one again. Oh, there it goes. Okay. See, I'm wasting time here. I'm on a timer. Okay. Oh, see, I trimmed the wrong side. There we go. We'll just round all the corners. How's that? Okay. I want my glue to stay upside down. All right. Back with your Sammy, huh, Cordelia? Yeah, I'm hungry too. All right. We're doing speed, speed dating. This is speed passport card making. Okay, so if we wanted to stop here, we could. I gotta put my top secret. Top secret. Isn't that a fun stamp? I just love it. Because you've got your outside, and then all I've got to do is the inside now. So maybe I'll do that. I know it wasn't speed passport card making because I didn't quite finish, but you guys get the idea, right? I'll do my pocket. I don't know, maybe I'll keep going here. Maybe I'll have you guys sit through this. Let's see. Just for a few more minutes, right? That's too short. I might have to get more paper. Let's see. Oh, that might work. That might work actually. Yeah, I think I'll finish the rest off camera. But you guys get the idea. So, yeah, with the passport card, you can come up with all sorts of designs. It's just so fun. And here are just the three that we made, right? This one was already made, of course. But, they're all just a little bit unique. And again, I'm making these using my new kit called the Detective's Notebook. It is in digital form. Speed passport. Yes, it is in digital form. If you, of course, are attending the class, you will have extra paper to make some of these. So these passport cards would be really fun to put in your detective notebook for the class. So if you are just anxious and busting at the seams and can't wait for the class, these would be really fun to put in your book. This was my prototype, of course, the detective's notebook, but I'm sure we could probably, I don't know, we could find a little spot for it, right? Maybe not there. Let's see. Where else could we put it? No. I don't know. We can like put it here if we wanted to, right? Look at that. See? Oh my goodness. See, it fits perfectly. It's a perfect match for your detective's notebook. So, that's it, guys. Cordelia, I did send out an email earlier today. Hopefully you got it. Um, the best preparation will be, of course, to pre-cut your ephemera. That way you're not spending the whole 3 hours pre-cutting ephemera. And then if you want to start figuring out, you know, what paper will go where. So I've already started cutting out some of my paper. And I like mark it front, so I know what paper will go where. And that way, you know, when we're in the class, we're not spending all of our time just cutting paper. We're actually creating. But it should be a lot of fun. I'm glad that you guys are looking forward to it. I am as well. It's a fun kit. I think you guys are going to enjoy creating it. And for those of you that are not joining the class, you can still play along and get the digital kit and create some passport cards. And I will, of course, I'll make some more projects with the digital kit for you guys. But next week, I don't know if I'm going to do a full-on tutorial live on Sunday. We're going to definitely do our card share. But we'll see how it goes next week. If you guys remember, we made these last week. And they are available in the shop. So if you guys wanted one, they are available. Remember I told you the Tim Holtz transparencies? This is the one I did with the transparency. Isn't that fabulous? Came out really good. I still want to make one of these using the cracked transparency, but I think that'll be more of a Halloween one. But really fun idea. If you didn't catch the video for last week making these, check it out. It's out there, and you can get it on the replay, and you can learn how to make one of these. Or if you want to just buy one, you can go to the shop and buy one. They're available too. All right, you guys, that's all I have. I hope you guys have a fabulous week. And I will see those of you that are attending the class, I will see you on Saturday at noon my time. And I hope that you guys are ready to create because it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and we will see you later. Bye.